Last night, my college team went up to Tucson to play Pima Community College, the defending national champions, the current number 2 ranked team in the country. And we won 1-0, handing them their first loss of the year, first loss at home since like 2016 or something like that. Yeah, it was a big deal, and it's awesome and all that, but I can't even take credit for that victory. You know why? Because I didn't coach that game. You know who coached? Some crazy parent from the stands. So, game's going on, and I'm just kind of watching the game, just trying to observe and enjoy the moment because we prepared, and now we're just gonna play and chill out. And there's this parent just screaming in Spanish. I don't understand Spanish, so I don't know what's going on. But my coaching staff does. I'm like, what's he saying? He goes, my coaches are saying, yeah, he is coaching. Like every play. Like what to do, where to play the ball. I mean, I understand some Spanish, and that, you know, like telling them to, you know, pásala and get rid of it, you know. Anyways, he was coaching the whole game, and I'm just listening. Now I'm paying attention to him. I wasn't focused on the game anymore. I was focused on him, and I'm just like, I'm gonna kill this guy. And I can't, you know. We're trying to find out who it is, which kid, and I'm trying to be careful. I'm like, well, I don't want to go screaming at a parent and mess up one of my kids or whatever, but it's just eating at me. And finally, I turn around and scream at him. Just 2 words. I look at him and just gave him the look of death. And I can put the look of, I'm going to murder you pretty good, with my clean shaved head and my angry face from not eating 20 hours a day. And I turned to him and I said, I don't know how loud, pretty loud, shut up. And he was cool. He shut up. But he was right behind our bench in the stands. But I don't know how you can behave that way. And I'm sure he's the nicest guy in the world. But for whatever reason, sports change people, and they just lose all self-control, their identity of really who they are, and they just behave differently. And I don't get it. So I don't get he did more coaching in that game, in Spanish, mind you, than I've done all year during a game. I don't get it. Why do parents, and it's just not this one parent, it's everywhere. Everywhere I go, I just don't get it. High school, college, youth, people watch game and they just lose their forever loving minds, and I'll never understand it. I'll just never understand it. So anyways, yeah, so it was awesome to go up and be a part of witnessing Phoenix College beat Pima. That's always cool to see, but I can't take credit for it. I don't deserve it. I didn't coach. Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am just to sit there with my legs crossed and just say nothing? Said nothing. I just chilled. And since I chill, I need help from the parents, from the crowd, to tell the kids what to do. Take a touch, get out wide, switch the attack, all that stuff. It's crazy. So we live in a crazy world, and I want to find a way to help fix this problem, but I don't know how yet. But maybe through shaming, threatening, maybe that'll stop the madness. I'm not sure. But here's my message to all you listeners throughout the world. Shut up. Just watch the game, enjoy the game, harness all the anger that you may have or thoughts you might have, and just let things happen. Let freedom ring through the games that are going to be played. Let people fail. Allow freedom to exist, because you cannot control. You can't control people. You will ultimately fail because the people, human beings, refuse to be controlled or dictated to. Eventually, they will rise up and cause different problems. This is Coach Cameron. It is Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me on my Monday through Friday podcast. And I'll be back with more stuff on Monday. Hopefully more positive. But Phoenix College, the unranked Bears, as usual, we're never ranked. Every year we have to start unranked, even though we should be ranked every year. I don't control rankings, but I know who does. That would be Yavapai, who we play next week. And they'll be ranked number 2 in the country or something. We'll be ranked like 18. Maybe, if we're lucky, to be ranked, even though we're a national powerhouse. Every year we're beating the number 1 or number 2 team in the country. But we don't get no love. You know what? We don't need no love. We are just going to keep doing what we do. But we're going to have our big sellout game next weekend. Tune into it. All over the world, witness the biggest rivalry in Arizona, and it'll be the largest crowd in the United States for junior college soccer. It will be at Phoenix College next Saturday, September 21st. Tune in on Facebook Live. We'll have it going on there, and it's going to be an amazing event. You know why? Because the crowd's going to be, it'll be about 4,000 or 5,000 people, and it'll be so loud and deafening. I won't hear these individual coaches, but they'll feel like they can scream and coach from the crowd because you can't hear what they can say. So it'll be a fun night. Tune in, all my podcast listeners throughout the world. Tune in on Facebook Live. If you go to Facebook and search Phoenix College Men's Soccer, go there. That's where the Facebook Live will be posted up. Or if you live in Arizona, come to the game. It's only $1, and all proceeds are being donated from the gate to Jonathan's fight on leukemia and bone cancer. So thank you again for always tuning in to my podcast, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.